My life is going to be like this for the next 24 hours.
Darkness, no sight. I always wonder, how do people who are fully blind actually live? How do they not get bored? How do they cook, eat, play video games? I mean, like, are they even play video games? Today, I'm putting myself to the ultimate test.
Good morning and welcome to hour 1 of 24 hours blindfold, which means I only see darkness. Yeah. There should be my toothbrush, I guess. Yeah. Am I just touching my camera? Sorry about that. Here we go, my toothbrush. And toothpaste.
Our house basically includes 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a living room. And there are tons of cameras all over those places so y'all can see anything. Plus, a POV camera which is attached to my chest, so you also can see from my eyes. But me, myself, cannot. The first hour I was just investigating the place, trying to figure out where and what everything around me was.
I should get the hang of it somehow. You know? Because if I'm going to be like this for the next 24 hours, I'm gonna be dying. So let's just do something like, it's the floor. Am I right? That way it should be my sofa, as I know my house.
Speaking of that, I also have a few goals I need to complete. So right away I attempted my first goal, which was sitting.
Let me just be a little bit cautious. Scared to get fucked up and just fall down. I can feel it. There it is.
It was actually pretty easy. I was using my hands as if they were my third eye. And I managed to do it easily, I guess.
Challenge completed. We actually seat.
Although I quickly realized I still had 23 hours left and more goals that will be extremely harder to complete this shit. Honestly, I started feeling anxious already. So I tried meditating to calm my mind a bit. I've never tried it, but my mom says it is insane and she tries it every single day.
There we go. Should be around here. Yes. Bottled waters. Yeah, got it. It's way cold. It's so cold and delicious. Have it.
The second hour I also listened to some music and started dancing. I was actually having fun, but then it was time for lunch. My second goal. Eating. But my lunch was basically in the most dangerous place in the kitchen. I could have burned alive. Alright, I'm being too dramatic, but I'm scared of hot things. If I could just get it, bring it to the living room and eat it, my second goal would be done instantly. But it was way harder than I thought.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna just bring it to the living room. I can eat it. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm gonna mess up.
Every second I could fall down and spill my whole lunch, and then my mom would kick my ass when she comes home. Then the worst thing happened.
Oh! Alright, the air conditioner, which means we're close.
There's a small stair in our kitchen, and you can see it's nothing. But when you're blind, one wrong step, and it's over. I was using my hands to feel the edges of the wall, and guess where am I going actually?
Okay, here we go. Down here, there we go. We did the hardest part, to be honest. Now, the hallway, almost done. But I should be careful about the sofa. It should be right around here.
But eventually, I somehow managed to bring it to the living room.
We made it! We made it! I cannot believe it.
But the real challenge was eating it.
Alright, basically, we have a spoon, which I guess is this one, yeah? Some chicken and rice. Beautiful. But the problem is, my camera fell.
I was basically using my hands to feel the freaking texture of what I was about to eat. It felt disgusting, but it was the only way to do it. It took me 1 straight hour to eat it. I had the worst meal in my entire life, even though it was delicious. And then I crashed for 3 hours on my bed. was a good thing to pass time, I guess.
Alright, I just woke up. It should be almost dark, I guess.
I woke up. It was darker, over early, but at that moment I had no idea it was dark. But I could guess. I drank some water, I was bored, tired, sweaty, so I attempted my third goal. Changing.
I'm gonna try to take off my pants, like shorts, and change them. Should be like somewhere here, I guess.
First, I was searching helplessly through my closet.
I guess there it is. Should be this.
After a long struggle, I found them.
Alright, here we are. Changing it, but it's going to be insanely hard.
I almost fell and broke my ankle. Alright, maybe not that dramatic, but honestly, it felt like one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. You have no idea if you're putting it on right. Just guess. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel embarrassed even editing this video. I made it barely, and I made it. The next hour I had an apple, barely. I was thinking of giving up. Basically every 15 to 20 minutes I was thinking about it. I also tried to take off my blindfold. Luckily, it didn't came off. But I couldn't stop before completing my goals. I attempted the fourth one, which was cooking, because I was hungry. I started making it with the same strategy I used for eating. I was trying to feel the texture of the meal I was about to make and eat it, which was a bit nasty, but it was actually my only way. I finally managed to do it and ate it, which tastes really bad, honestly. But in hour 11, I started feeling really bad. Again. Worse than ever before. I started imagining that someone was in my house.
Bro, I'm literally losing my mind, honestly. I don't know why, but...
I'm not joking. I literally lost my mind. I was terrified out of nothing. So I attempted my last and hardest goal just to keep my mind busy. Playing video games. I was gonna try FIFA. I turned on my PS5. Luckily, my game was already in the most recent one. So setting it up was actually easy. Even though I had no clue which teams I picked, which was funny. But when I started playing, I literally had no idea what was happening. The only way was to listen to the commentator's voice and guessing what is happening.
Alright, I guess I dumped.
Kinda helped until I conceded a goal and I lost. That was the worst unsatisfying experience I've ever had in gaming. I tried working out because that's the thing that always calmed my mind. Plus listening to music, and I also tried meditating even though I didn't used to believe it. Just to calm my mind from those terrifying thoughts I had. I also tried pouring drank a cup of water, which felt like defusing a bomb. But my mind went to places I couldn't even imagine. Every sound became terrifying. And then the unthinkable happened.
I'm losing my mind.
I literally heard someone whispering or breathing behind me, and it was the scariest experience I've ever had in my life.
Oh! What the? I mean, like, I didn't do it on purpose. I promise, bro.
I'm 100% sure it was imaginations, and it wasn't real, because as you can see, there's no one in my house. It felt so real.